one time, I went in to visit my relatives in my native town. So we were generally conversing, remembering old times, when unexpectedly, they asked me to sing a song. I sang Cheap Thrills by Sia, which is a pop song, and trust me, you would not want to witness their reaction. All of a sudden, I had hundreds of people preaching to me the importance and necessity of preserving our culture, which was apparently being violated if I sang a Western song. I was told about how we would lose our culture in the strong urge to be modern. Alright. Now when I came back, I was hanging around with my friends and déjà vu, they asked me to sing a song. This time, I sang a classical one, and again, you would not want to witness their reaction either. They told me about how I was being too traditional and this was keeping me from being modern. But now thinking about it, both the groups seem to have misinterpreted the very concept of modernization. At large, we as a society often tend to misjudge the distinct concepts of modernization and westernization. To my relatives, modernization meant westernization, to which they took a really negative approach, and to my friends, modernization again meant westernization, to which they took a really positive approach. But here's the thing, modernization can exist simultaneously with preserving your culture. Wearing jeans does not necessarily mean you're modern, and speaking your native language does not necessarily mean you're not. In truth, modernization refers to the transformation from a traditional, rural, conservative society to an urban, industrial and secular one. In the broader pathway, it refers to upgrading our methods, our techniques, our mentality to be productive and constructive. Universal adult suffrage, the abolition of the caste system, the arrival of democracy, the enhancement of technology, all instances of modernization, but they of course have their side effects. With most of these practices initiating in the West, the general perception of modernization has turned into that of westernization, with the idea that adopting the Western customs will make one more modern. Now some people strongly oppose this, turning themselves into conservatives, while some people be so crazy behind becoming a so-called modern person that they become super obsessed with the West and deliberately resent their own culture. In India, for instance, English is no longer merely a language. It has become a class, an indication of your intellect. How many of you actually agree to this? Exactly. A person with a poor acquisition of the English language is mocked and frowned upon. It has become a mere pretense. The more Western you are, the more modern are you. But the true essence of modernization lies in having a progressive mentality, being open to and analyzing different customs, different ideologies, different practices and adopting what you perceive as the best, or even creating new ones for that matter. The idea of modernization equals westernization is gradually giving rise to a new form of discrimination, and if not corrected in time, it would lead to the division of our society again. What you speak, what you wear, what you prefer is your choice. Being or not being Western is no criteria for being modern, for being modern is all about your choice. Thank you.